out here at the Montgomerie, Dubai once again with some club testing. I'm here with Jason Ashley, our Golf House custom fitter, and this morning we are testing the King F6, which is brand new. It's going to be in our shops this coming week. And we also got the Callaway XR16 driver with some really good technology in both. If I look at the Cobra this morning, there's some really cool features in this driver. We can see the weight port at the bottom. Now this weight port can be in two slots. The front slot where I've got it here will actually drop the ball flight and the spin rate, and when you put it at the back, obviously it helps you get the ball up in the air and it helps you with a bit more spin rate. On the face technology with Cobra, we got the speed channel, and that means where the face connects to the body of the driver, it's thinner on the perimeter than the actual face, so it obviously helps with a bit more ball speed. We also got the smart pad technology as well as the MyFly technology, so you can adjust the loft, and the smart pad, when adjusting the lie angle, still looks square at address. We've got matrix shaft, the red tie shaft. I've hit it this morning, really liked it. Definitely did see two different ball flights from visually hitting it, so we'll see about the numbers later. Jason, what can you tell us on the Callaway driver?
So basically what we've looking at with this driver is something a little bit unique in terms of whenever you build a driver that's really high in the moment of inertia and it's got a slightly more stable back end of the golf club, what you're doing is generally actually losing out on a little bit of aerodynamics on the club head. With the input of Boeing coming into the Callaway design, it's really interesting to see what they've done. Not to get too technical, basically they've been able to create a driver that's substantially more aerodynamic with a couple of features that are doing that. Basically they're tripping up the air, which is actually getting the air to stick a little bit more to the back of the golf club, therefore creating a little bit of turbulence. Yep. As well as you see the unique design at the bottom of the club. So this driver is really aerodynamic in terms of how it's flowing through the air, and then what they've been able to do is actually make the club a lot more stable and much higher moment of inertia. So this is a much more forgiving club. So basically what they're calling it is fast meets forgiveness, and which is true. So we're seeing that definitely because of the higher moment of inertia. So we're seeing a lot of the things that we've seen in the Callaway driver in the past with the XR. We're seeing the same OptiFit hosel. We're having a look at same cup face design. This has got the R-Moto technology, just a little bit of a progression. So ball speeds again are really fast. Speeder shaft. Honestly, from what we've seen today from the numbers, both clubs we've seen the technology actually working. Saw the speed of the driver with the slightly different aerodynamics actually really coming out. So Scotty every now and then just get it up a little bit more in terms of club head speed with this club, even though it is quite a big head and the footprint is a little bit bigger. We saw the forgiveness of it as well. Yep. So what I like as well is the numbers have reflected slightly lower spin rates. Overall, there wasn't a massive difference in the performance of the two, which I expect from Scotty's consistency level is pretty good. In terms of that driver, when we flipped the port, we actually saw quite a big difference in spin and also flight. So we saw a much more penetrating ball flight when we stuck the center of gravity slightly more forward, and with that we saw obviously lower spin but also a slightly lower ball flight. So overall we're looking at ball speeds quite similar. Club head speeds, there was a slight difference in the XR driver over that, where we saw maybe a 2 mile/h increase in club head speed. And spin rates were quite similar, but as soon as we put that down, there was a little bit of a decrease. So there's about a 200 RPM spin rate difference between that driver and this driver, so averaging 2.1 and about 2.3 with this one. So very good. Overall distance almost exactly the same, a little bit more carry on this one and a little bit more rollout on that one, so actually equaling out at just on 300 yards with both of them.
Okay, so footprint is very similar. The size of the driver, looks at address, really looked good on both of them. So if you're looking for forgiveness and ball speed on Cobra as well as Callaway, Callaway's obviously worked very hard on the aerodynamics with Boeing. I did swing that a little bit faster as well. Both clubs are available now at Golf House, so pop down. If you want to come to Jason for custom fitting, we've also got 2 other custom fitting centers at Al Badia and the Ranches. So come down and let the guys fit you out.